Hey, it's me, Pudog3, and today I have allergies. So I had to figure out a video to do because I know you guys probably, hopefully, like the weekly uploads, but I might cough a lot in this video while filming. That won't affect you guys, though. But anyways, guys, it is officially October, which also means it is officially Halloween season. And that also means that it is time for my YouTube feed to get flooded with 2000s Halloween commercial compilation videos. I don't know, this happens to me every Halloween. I don't know if this is a me thing, or if this is just a thing that happens to everyone that was born in the 2000s, but I don't know. It's becoming a problem. It's becoming a big problem for me, and that's like all the videos I see now. But the point of me bringing those up is that I finally watched one of the videos. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing more. I really enjoyed what I saw. I clicked on one and watched it while enjoying a healthy bowl of Frankenberry cereal for breakfast and watching it. I don't know if it was the combination of the Frankenberry and Halloween commercials that brought me so much nostalgia and joy, but something worked. Something worked. I don't know if it was the concoction or if it was just the video, but something worked, and now it prompted me to make an entire video about it, and that's what you're gonna watch today. I don't really know what the point of this video is, but today's video is just gonna focus on things that I liked to do as a child for Halloween, and you guys might have liked the same things, or I might make you remember something that you did as a kid that you totally forgot existed, because I was looking at a bunch of stuff too that I was like, oh my god, I remember those things. That was freaking awesome. I also just really like Halloween. So yeah, I don't know where to start, but I'm gonna talk about some nostalgia and remember it so you don't have to. Let's get into this. Come on. The first thing I remember whenever I think of TV and Halloween is probably the Disney Channel Monstober event that they would do every single October. I remember like everything was Halloweened out for like the whole month of October, and there would be little commercials and bumpers with Disney Channel characters, and there would be like, it's Monstober, everybody, let's get lit, let's get lit, let's get lit on the Disney Channel, ooh. And then they would have special Halloween episodes for a lot of their Disney sitcom episodes. Probably some of the best Halloween episodes for the sitcoms, though, were probably just like Mutant Farm. It was Ant Farm, but they were all mutants. I thought that was a really cool concept. And another thing about Mutant Farm was that they would continue upon the lore every single year. I don't remember, I could totally be fabricating that in my head, but I don't know. Another huge thing that the Halloween and TV have in common is obviously the commercials. There were so many Halloween commercials in growing up. And there was a lot. I remember, actually I don't remember any of them. Am I forgetting my past? What have I become? I don't know. Is it bad that the most recent commercial I can remember from Halloween is like the skeleton Reese's one? Oh, I remember, didn't they have, I think they had ghost pepper chicken fries or something at Burger King. Am I remembering this correctly? I feel like that was a Halloween gimmick that they did. I also remember that they would always make the black Whopper that looked more frightening than the Spider-Verse Whopper that everybody made a hoopla about like a year or two ago. Do they still make the black Whopper with the black bun? I don't know. Another one of my favorite fast food gimmicks that they would do for Halloween was the Boo Buckets. I've learned that I was kind of on the downward spiral of the Boo Buckets whenever I was growing up. Like they were kind of going downhill. I remember specifically having like a Scooby-Doo Boo Bucket or something for Halloween. I thought that was really cool. I think they still do Boo Buckets. I remember like in 2022 or something they brought it back. Circling back to TV and movies, I don't know if they still air these. I hope they do. But I remember as a kid I used to watch Halloween Town. Dude, in my brain, Halloween Town was the most banger thing ever. I still do think in Calabar's Revenge, when they all turn into like whatever costume they're wearing, it's a sick storyline, and I would make that into a movie. I don't know. I remember last year I also rewatched Halloween Town 1, and oh my god, the cinematography in that one is absolutely atrocious. I remember watching that, and it looked like they had never heard of a wide shot. They were all just close-ups on their face the entire movie. Poor costume designers. I couldn't see any of their outfits. What was this about? Why were we directing the movie like this? And then I think the final Disney thing was probably the Huey, Dewey, and Louie Trick or Treat one, where like they all go trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. You guys, if you guys know, you know. I mean, that's not a 2000s thing, but it's just something I remember as a kid. However, I wasn't just a Disney shill as a child. I did watch other things. Some of the other things being Spookly the Square Pumpkin. I think I might be the only person that ever watched this show. Please comment down below if you ever watched Spookly the Square Pumpkin. If you've never seen it and you're not like 2 years old, you don't need to go watch it. But it's literally Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but told in a pumpkin patch. I liked it as a kid. Don't make fun of me. Don't judge me. I see you, all of you back there. I like Spookly the Square Pumpkin, and I never knew how to integrate that into a video, but I have today, so screw you, round pumpkins. Also, speaking of pumpkins, another classic that I always put on every Halloween is The Great Pumpkin, the Peanuts film, and I really like that. I think the vibe that we should always try to capture for every Halloween is the vibe they have at that Halloween party there. I also do feel that a lot of people haven't seen the Peanuts special, but a lot of people know the reference of,
I got a popcorn ball. I got a fudge bar. I got a pack of gum. I got a rock.
Also, I should bring this up now because I'm pretty sure this is the special where Snoopy just goes and like kills a bunch of dudes halfway through the special. This one wasn't really Halloween oriented specifically, but it is scary, and I did watch Goosebumps a lot as a kid. The original show, not the new one, featuring Travis Scott. And if I had to pick which one was my least favorite episode / favorite episode, least favorite meaning that it scared me like crap as a kid, was probably, I don't know why, but it was specifically the Horrorland episodes. And that one scared the hell out of me. I don't know, I used to get scared by Goosebumps all the time. I was scared of like Scarecrow Walks at Night, dude. It was bad. But I think my last movie / TV show or special I'm going to talk about is something called, and I don't know if anyone besides me has ever heard of this, because I have never met anyone that's ever heard of this. Is another comment down below thing, but it's called Scary Godmother Halloween Spooktacular. I was obsessed with these every Halloween as a kid. I believe it was like a Canadian company that made this, and I don't know how I was able to watch these as a kid, because if you didn't know, I'm not Canadian, and I watched these every single Halloween. I love them. Oh my god, I don't even think I had them on DVD. I just find them and I'd record them every single Halloween. That is a niche thing that I know that I really want clarification if you guys have seen that in the comments. Of course, I also watched things like Elmo Says Boo as like a little baby, and that's what got my Muppet craze in going. And then the Vincent Price episode of The Muppet Show, which I absolutely adore. I think that's still my favorite episode of The Muppet Show to this day, just because I like Halloween, and it is so Halloween-y in that episode. Next, I don't know how long I'm going to linger on this, but I do know that I really enjoyed a lot of Halloween snacks and products. I know there's a lot now. Like, I know they still have the orange Oreos that I would get like every single Halloween, and I still try to get them if I'm in the need for Oreos in the Halloween season, and it perfectly lines up. Another snack that I always get, I talked about it previously and I can't stop talking about it for some reason, is Monster cereal. I hope you guys have heard of these. It's Frankenberry, which is a strawberry flavor, Boo Berry, which is a blueberry flavor, and Count Chocula, which just is a chocolate cereal. Another Halloween staple for me is the Halloween Pillsbury cookies, the ones that have the cats, the pumpkins, and the ghosts on them. I love those cookies. I eat them raw. I will be so honest. Those were the first cookie I ate raw, and I probably wasn't supposed to eat raw, but I did. Also, I'm a big fan of Cosmic Brownies, so you know I would have to get the Brownie Pumpkins, which are basically the same exact thing as Cosmic Brownies, which, hot take, I think are kind of better. Another Halloween cereal that I'm glad they still keep going is Captain Crunch. That is Halloween themed, and it turns your milk green. I think that's so cool. I don't know, probably putting forever chemicals into my body, and I'm probably gonna die at age 40, but it's okay. Another thing that I really like for the Halloween season is candy corn. I know there is a huge discourse about candy corn, and I don't know why people don't like candy corn, but I am a candy corn enjoyer, and I also like those little pumpkin candy corn ones. And if you don't like candy corn, you're a weirdo, and I think that is why the spirit of Halloween is probably dying. It's your fault. Eat more candy corn. I don't know. I guess I can talk about Halloween decorations now. I think, me personally, I think it's stupid that a lot of people are opting for more of the simplistic Halloween designs where they look like modern and aesthetic. Give me some of that 1950s vintage Halloween stuff. I freaking love that. Put that on it. Put that on all of my walls and I will love it. again, like I said, it's the vibe from the Peanuts movies that I want to capture for the rest of my life. And along with vintage Halloween decor, keep those retro pumpkins coming. I will say that I do like some of the more modern plastic pumpkin designs. I do think kids should trick or treat with little plastic pumpkins instead of like little bags. I think it's cooler. Also, I remember as a kid I would always have these little placemats for Halloween. Don't know where I got them, but I did really like those specific 2000s Halloween placemats. Just mentioning that here, just in case one of you like freaks out because you love placemats. I love placemats! Also, inflatables, where I was a big inflatable lover. The inflatables I have in my front yard as I speak right now they're not my nostalgic ones. I remember as a kid, I had this cool looking inflatable that was like an 8-foot inflatable, and it had a cat standing on top of a pumpkin. One thing I think kids do have better though now is costumes. I think costumes in general have just gotten better with like the progression of technology, and I think that's good. I really do like the more modern age Halloween costumes. I think a lot of the costumes get cooler as the years go by, especially now with like people can buy prosthetics a lot easier now, and people are getting a lot more talented, like becoming more artsy fartsy. But I don't know. I really like Halloween, if you couldn't tell. And those are a lot of my favorite things. Of course, I also do love to watch horror movies in the Halloween season. Specifically, horror movies that feel like Halloween, like that take place on Halloween day. I'm fine with taking Halloween movie recommendations. I will never say if I watch them or not, but I might heart your comment. For a general idea of movies that I like, one of my favorite horror movies ever is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. So if that means anything to you, comment down below. Yeah, I'm happy that I made a video where I just yapped about Halloween and nostalgic things for Halloween. I have no clue what this video is going to be called or branded, but thank you for sticking around for my whole Halloween yap sesh. And maybe if you watched this far, you thought I was pretty entertaining. I don't know, I'm sick right now, so I'm not on my A game, but I'm kind of just talking. And if you liked what you saw today, hit a fat subscribe, and maybe I'll do more little yap sesh videos where I just recall things that I remember as a child. But anyways, that's it for me, and I will see you guys next week.